Okay, guys, so we've got an exciting video. Yeah, we're on.
How do
We've
they
got
know?
No, not yet. Before we do the How Do They Know, it's worldwide media movie news around the world.
Around the world.
I wanted to squeeze like a little
Lemon.
What?
Lemon.
Movie news, because this just in today, there is new news surrounding the new Batman film called Brave and the Bold. I can't wait for this.
Brave and the Bold.
Brave and the Bold. It follows Bruce Wayne's son becoming Robin, so that's basically the entire plot for the film. I'm excited for it. I want Ra's al Ghul as the villain right now. Jensen Ackles is confirmed to play Batman. That's the best movie casting.
Who's playing Robin?
Well,
Some lucky kid.
It's Damian Wayne's Robin, so going off that, the age range is about 12.
So some lucky kid's got that part.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm happy for whoever's going to get Damian Wayne's part, because he's quite young in the comics. He's like 10, 12 years old.
Yeah, some...
Like what?
No, I was just watching an advert yesterday on telly. I know I'm going off track here,
Yeah,
but it was a Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
Yeah.
And the kids that were in it... And
They've grown up.
No, they were in it. It
They're
was
old.
showing... No, shut up.
They're dead.
They were in the play, on the stage play in London, I think. I don't know, Manchester. And
Yeah.
it just took me back to when your man were in South Pacific, how excited they'd be. And they were going up in this car, and I thought, they'll remember this for as long as they live now. What?
That's amazing.
Well, it is to me. I think I'm going to go and live in a shed in the forest
Why?
where I can talk about things that I find interesting.
Oh yeah, you could talk about that. I just needed to finish off the Batman conversation, because I'm really happy that...
Batman.
What?
Nothing.
Wow, what? You tried to offend me by saying Batman, and all you said was Batman. No, I'm really happy that Jensen Ackles is playing Batman, though. That's got to be one of the best casting choices. I
What's he
mean,
been in?
he played the... I'm glad you asked, because I know all about him. He played the lead brother in Supernatural, Dean Winchester. Yeah, yeah. And
I know him. Not personally.
Not personally. And he was in The Boys as this character called Soldier Boy, one of my favourite characters.
Right.
So, we've seen what he can do with Soldier Boy. Let's put him as Batman. It's confirmed that he's playing Batman, so I can't wait to see it.
Yes, that's good.
First of all, though, now we're going into the How Do They Know?
How do they know?
How do they know?
You're kidding me.
What?
That's not the key. How do
She
they
paused
know?
halfway through and went, "You're kidding me."
How do they know?
How do they know? I'll start it off, right? How do they know?
How do they know?
How do they know?
How do they know?
You need a vocal
coach.
in acapella with this
Acapello.
acapello. How do they know thing? So today we got three it's three interesting.
We'll have to try that. You'll have to do it deep and I'll do it high.
Yeah, go on.
At the same time. How do they know?
All right,
You're
okay,
supposed
we'll
to
just
say,
write it. Yeah.
How do they know?
How do they know? How do they know? How do they know? Acapella.
I thought that was quite funny.
That was quite funny. You know what? That was actually quite good.
Yeah, you started messing though.
I didn't start messing. Why did I start messing?
Because you should have just carried on.
Going lower
Doing it.
or higher?
Well, just
My
the
strong
same.
suit's lower.
Well, anyway, go on. We're not boring people to death with this.
Okay, so we've got three new topic of discussions for today. First of all, we've got the reason why I believe in monsters and the reason why I'm crazy. Yeah, you're all gonna have your questions answered because, well, you're all at home watching these videos will be like, he's got a screw loose in. You know, monsters aren't real, ghosts aren't real. Well, I'm gonna tell you why they are and why I believe in them at the end of the video.
Why the end?
Because it saves suspension. And we didn't build the pyramids of Giza. Humans didn't. The freaking Anunnaki did. Anunnaki. But the first topic of discussion we're talking about today is Midsummer. Yeah, that film is based on a true story in Sweden.
Take a slurp.
What?
Take a slurp.
Oh, right, yeah. Based on a true story in Sweden.
Right. By what is an Anunnaki?
We're not talking about that yet. We're talking about
Well
Midsummer.
then. We're talking about... Well, that one's at the top of the list.
Yeah, but I just wrote them as I thought of them,
Right.
you know.
Go on.
Yeah, no.
Why you believe in monsters.
No, that's at the... We're talking about Midsummer.
Why are you starting at the bottom of the list?
Because that's the one that I want to do first. We're going that, and then that.
Oh, that's easy to remember.
But it's for me. I'll put a tick.
Remember my name.
I'll put a tick at the side of the Midsummer one. So that's
Just
the one.
number them.
1, 3, 2.
You made me brain hurt.
Why do I make your brain hurt?
Go on.
That was just the order that I thought of them in, right?
Right,
Because I
so-
thought, I'll talk about that.
Right, what's Midsummer based on?
You know the film Midsummer?
Yes, I thought it was sacrificing a girl.
Yeah. Yes, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Well, that's what the film
Yeah,
is.
but in reality.
In Sweden, the film is classed as a comedy because there is a group of people. It's not really a cult. A cult's a word for bad groups, but in Sweden, they're all right. They actually do that a lot.
Right.
The celebration in the film in Midsummer, a group of people in Sweden also do that in real life, but except the sacrificing and killing people that are over 70.
Well, they're just celebrating Midsummer, aren't they?
Yeah.
And all said and done.
Yeah, exactly. But they dress up as the, the flowers, the
Yeah.
white tunics and stuff like that. You know, have orgies.
So what's wrong with They don't do that.
Yeah, they do. I read that part.
Oh, well, it's Sweden, they might.
Sweden, yeah. But
Right.
in the film, much more messed up than that. In the film, a group of tourists visit this tourist attraction in the middle of like a green field and see a camp and a massive cultist group thing celebrating Midsummer, but in a fracked up way by interbred.
By interbreeds.
That's what it is.
Right, well, I might give that a miss.
You might get more to it than that. The film did get really good reviews and I want to watch it,
Yeah.
but
You gotta pay for it again.
I know, exactly.
I'm fed up of getting these channels
I'm not
and
buying
then you
it.
think, oh, I'm going to watch that, and it's like £15.
It's $3.49, but
No, that what's it was on, and it was for £15. Substance.
oh, that's brand new though. That. Yeah,
It's instead of buying videos, isn't it? DVDs, sorry.
DVDs.
Oh my god, my age is coming out again.
her age is always coming out. She always says videos.
No. Well,
Nothing new
I put
to
my
me.
legs off because I was injured yesterday, weren't I?
Injured.
My head.
Oh,
I
yeah, she
banged
banged
my
her
head.
head. Not hard.
I
She's,
did
she's not
bang
got a
it hard.
concussion.
It felt like I had, and it's really sore, but the really, really, really annoying thing about it is I haven't got a bruise.
Huh.
See, not one mark.
What? Oh my god, it's Megamind.
Not one mark, door.
It's Megamind. Right, okay, so I am very, 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 very sorry for your loss of your head.
Yeah.
But
Tell
yeah.
me where I banged it.
Right, yeah, on the head. Right.
Yes, but what way?
We're doing a video, man. I'm trying to get all this done so I can get to the end and tell people why I believe in the supernatural.
I banged it on the banister.
Just bang it on the banister, right? Okay. So I think that's all we can say about Midsummer. It's
Which
twisted.
was ultimately very boring.
A cult that sacrifices people for interbred. That's
For
boring.
interbred, sacrifices them for interbred. What does
Yeah,
that
they
mean?
do sexual things with the
Dead.
sisters and the brothers. And
You mean
freaking-
they are interbred people that do sacrifices?
with people over 70.
Oh, well, we don't want to talk about that.
Well, I'm
Where do I
talking,
join?
talking about yeah, apparently when you reach 70, not in real life, in the film, it's like, yeah, okay, out you go. You know, you just jump off a cliff now. Okay.
All right then.
But they're not even harmed by it because they think that death is a portal to another life.
It's the bit of hurt you feel just before you die, though, when you're flooring
Yeah,
it.
but you don't feel it. If you actually die properly, you don't feel the pain.
Anything.
Yeah.
No, because
it's
you're dead.
yeah, you're dead, obviously, yeah.
You
I mean,
feel the flying through the air, though.
you feel the flying
That's
through the
fear.
air. Yeah, but I think
But
the
if you
fear
fly,
is...
if it's from a very high place, you're dead before you
You're
hit
dead,
the floor.
yeah, exactly. You're dead while mid-falling.
Yeah.
What was I going to say? It's
Or
the...
unconscious.
unconscious, but it's the splat that I fear.
You explode.
Yeah, I mean, you wouldn't feel that because all your nerves would be exploded with it, but
You might.
what if you did?
You might. You just might for that less.
Please don't say
second,
that.
You might just see everything flying off in different directions.
That is...
But you wouldn't remember it. But you might do if you became a spirit.
Oh, yeah, you'd remember that and then you'd sit...
Because you
right.
might be stood there at the side of yourself seeing this splat on the floor.
I was just going to say that. Like, you exploded. You're like a meat pate all over the floor and your ghost comes out of you and it's like, damn, Jesus, I went in
Dang
a
it.
bad way. And then they look up
and then you go, God, I'm hurting now.
Ow, that hit my hand.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
What now?
I'm actually bleeding.
Oh, God, don't fake, because I'll step
I'm
on
actually
you.
bleeding.
It's about the size of a tip of a needle.
Yeah, but there's blood. What's done it? That's
It's the
thing.
frost. Makes your skin split.
I hate blood. I hate blood.
There weren't actually blood there, it was a scratch.
It's blood. Bleeding. You can't see it now.
Anyway,
Bleeding.
right, so we've got over the splat.
We've got over the splat. Yeah, because we haven't got over that yet, because I was going to say this, because I heard somewhere saying, like, if you actually hear the gunshot, it didn't work.
You're not dead?
Yeah, you're being held at gunpoint, right, and someone shoots you. If you hear the gunshot, you're not dead, because the bullet is faster than the speed of light.
What about the speed of sound?
Well, all of them. But you can't really break the sound barrier, though.
Yeah, but I think you would hear the gunshot, wouldn't you?
No, you wouldn't, because as soon as you pull the trigger, the bullet is out there. It's faster than... It is, literally. I mean, the
Are we allowed
bullet...
to talk about these things, aren't you?
Well, yeah, why? The
You
bullet...
know what they're like.
Well, I don't give a shit. The bullet comes out of the gun at the same time as the gunshot goes...
Right.
So, if you heard it, you might live. Because you've only been shot in the leg.
Well, no, a leg shot can kill you.
No, it can't.
It can get an artery.
Yeah, it
If
depends
you get
on where...
shot here,
Yeah, there, but that's the groin. I'm talking about
Well,
the pig
it's
in
part of-
leg.
your groin's the top of your leg.
Yes, I know. I'm talking about the actual leg. I mean, would
I'm
you
sure
die?
you've probably got arteries in your leg as well.
Probably, but you'd have to miss them arteries. People have survived through a gunshot in the leg.
Oh, God, yeah.
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 And I'm not belittling them or anything. I'm just saying, like, you will have a high chance of surviving.
Yeah.
If you got shot in the
If
hand,
you think if you get shot in the shoulder, it'd be alright.
Oh, no, you die there. Arteries.
Yeah.
I know that's what you just said, but
Yeah,
there's a
yeah.
lot of arteries in there. So yeah,
In your ear.
in your ear, yeah.
There's
Really?
no, I'm kidding.
Um,
There's a lot of blood in your ear. If you get shot in your ear,
Well,
you bleed a lot.
if you got shot in your ear, it'd go in your head, and then you would die.
It didn't with Trump.
Depends on where you position. Oh my god, why are we talking about this?
Yeah, but it didn't, did it? I mean,
No.
it literally missed it by a whisker, didn't
Yeah,
it?
it was because there was someone in front of him doing it. I'm talking about if someone were at the side of you and they shot you in your ear,
Oh,
it'd
well,
go
it'd go in
straight
your
through your
head,
head, and
wouldn't
then you'd
Yeah.
splat
Yeah.
again.
Yeah. I saw one of the best, well, whichever way you look at it, a film I was watching last week. Can't remember what it was called now even. But this fella shot his head off. Am I allowed to talk about it?
Yep.
And, I kept running it back to see if I could see the actual second. Like when they do it in the film. From him having a head and then not having a head. It worked.
Oh, right. You tried to pause on the part where, like...
It literally did it.
Yeah, right, yeah, no, I get it.
I mean, it weren't close to or anything. It weren't far away, but it was...
Yeah.
You could tell what had happened.
Yeah.
But, God, it was such good...
Effects.
effect,
CGI. Yeah.
CGI. Because he was
CGI.
stood there with a head, and then he wasn't.
That reminds me of that scene in The Boys where people are just randomly talking and then their head explodes everywhere. And that isn't even a gun.
Just doing it.
Well, there is someone in the show with the powers to explode people's heads.
Right.
She's called the Popper.
The Popper. The
But, like,
Papadopoulos.
yeah, I didn't exactly try to pause on that because I would have passed out. But, like, they're just talking with a head.
No way.
I shouldn't be talking about all this. I'm going to frighten little kids.
They should be watching.
Yeah, don't watch The Boys. It's awful, man. Jesus.
So they've got 10 million kids going watching The Boys now.
All right, watch The Boys.
told
It's
them not
amazing. Watch The Boys. I dare you to watch The Boys.
I dare you not to.
No, because then they'll be watching it. Right. All right. So let's talk about one of the biggest conspiracy theories of all time known to man: the pyramids of Giza.
Giza. It's
Giza.
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 You said Giza, I said Giza.
It's the
Giza.
pyramids of old Giza. The old Giza.
The old Giza.
Who beat them?
Who beat them? Who
beat them?
built
Who
them?
built them? I meant who built them. Well, we now know thanks to Mesopotamian legend.
Well, thanks to Von what were it
No,
called?
he didn't talk about anything with the Anunnakis.
No, he talked about aliens showing the Egyptians how to build pyramids and how they did it.
Yeah, but this is slightly different because the
Mine's
Anunnakis.
better.
Wait, hang on a minute.
What's
It's not exactly
Anunnaki?
a race of aliens.
You messed
A race of shape-shifting gods.
Right.
They don't know if they're aliens or not, but they're not from here. They're a race of shape-shifting, godlike beings who created humans, so then we could create the pyramids. But I just believe that they came down to Earth to create the pyramids for us because we were lazy.
Well, you've got to get one of his books, Jack.
Yeah,
You
I
will
know.
be
I was
absolutely-
talking about something
I know.
slightly different.
They're all
though.
different people's ideas, aren't they?
Yeah,
You know?
but what do you think of the Anunnaki?
I've never heard of them before.
I have done my research. I mean, yeah, it's pretty recent that I heard about them, but I've done my research on them. Wrote about them, read about them.
Did they just turn up?
Turn up. Sorry, guys. Stop looking at me like that. It was literally just a sneeze.
I'm not looking at you anyway.
She's looking at me like that.
Not another bloody cold.
I'm not Again, I can't just sneeze.
Last time he said that, again, I can't say it. 2 days afterwards, I've got cold.
I've got COVID, actually.
Yeah, you had COVID.
People sneeze, you know. It's the season.
Oh, is it hay
the
fever?
season.
Is it hay fever season?
No, it's
Frost
well,
fever
cold season.
Frost fever season.
'Tis the season to
What were I
get
saying
COVID.
anyway?
Da-da-da-da-da-da-da.
What was I saying? Yeah, they got COVID just before going to Blackpool.
No, that was a cold.
Oh,
I'm
that
still
was a cold.
recovering from...
That's a cold and COVID in the last 2 months.
Yeah, in the last month, actually.
Month and a half.
It was October when I got the cold, right?
So,
And now it's been October when I got COVID as well. So, the heck? Not even been a month. Okay. The Anunnaki are a race of shape-shifting god, alien being, astral god things
yeah,
that created us. Right?
Right.
They created the humans. We were created by them. What?
right.
It reminds me of the plot of Prometheus, actually. But
These bloody names. Where do you come up with them?
I didn't make that name up. It's
Go
an
on.
actual movie called Prometheus.
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 It's a film.
Yeah. It's part of the Alien
Oh,
films,
right.
like Alien, you know. Shit.
So did they show the Egyptians how to build pyramids?
Maybe they built them for us because we didn't have the abilities to do
Yeah,
it.
but they showed them how to do it, how to move things and lift things up. But
Maybe,
going
yeah.
on
Maybe,
about
yeah.
like guessing, I've seen films, really exceptionally good animated films about how the Egyptians built pyramids and how they got the stones up. And I mean, I used to
Not
think
real.
I used to think they were hollow inside.
Nope.
But they're absolutely solid, aren't they, with passageways and everything. So to be able to build something like that, it'd take mega years.
Years, and humans didn't do it. And if they did, the Anunnakis gave them the power to do it.
Yeah, right.
Maybe they gave them the power. I mean, we were created by, allegedly, gods that are all powerful, all seeing things. Maybe we have that power deep in us somewhere.
Right. Yeah, very
Yeah.
true.
Mm.
But I've found I must get them books. I must get them out and
Yeah,
well, I haven't got them. I must send for them again.
send for them, get them out.
He had about 10.
Jesus Christ, man. That sounds cool.
That's how he was about it.
Yeah,
He never shut up about it neither.
I bet I'm worse. What?
No, you're not.
Yeah, with me conspiracy theories.
No, there was just
Come on.
but more into aliens.
I'm into aliens.
Yeah, but you're into more or less everything like that airport.
Maybe that's aliens. You don't know, maybe they're hiding aliens down there. I mean, lizard people are actually aliens. They're from a different part of the universe that came here to replace people with them.
Yeah.
What if that's the whole deal with the government,
Can
mate?
you just keep them entertained, mate? I thought I heard a bang upstairs.
Yeah, there hasn't been a bang upstairs, and the ghost has gone for quite a couple of days, actually.
I don't know. What about what happened the other night when the light came on in the living
Yeah, I forgot about that, but I shall tell you all about that now since I'm free for a bit, since my gran's gone upstairs. So, my gran were here the other night, as she always is, going to sleep upstairs, watching her plays. And I don't really know the full story. I think my gran's going to have to tell you that when she comes down. Yeah, I don't really know the full story, but it was a lot like that Skinwalker situation that happened in September last year, when I was left home alone and the banging on the doors were happening. But that's gone. This is a test. Okay, well, nothing's happening. I think it's buggered off, that Skinwalker. For good reason, too, as well. Because one day I swear to God, this is what happened. I was watching Supernatural, Season 4, Episode 22. You know, the one where they're trying to kill Lilith and stop the 66 seals. Well, they chant... Shit, I break, that was a crow. They chant this mystical ritual thing to ban all supernatural things from this seal thing. I haven't watched that show in a hot minute. And, well, strange things started happening when I watched that scene. For example, when that scene were on, I was in there watching it, and an object was just smashed right off the mantelpiece, and it actually smashed. We had to get rid of it and everything. It was bad. What's going on with my teeth? Alright, no, it's alright. They look whiter than usual. How are they? I'm so sorry, guys.
Call it an early Christmas present.
What's this?
Sit down.
What's this?
An unwrapping.
Oh, cool. One of the we were just talking about them. Eric Von Däniken. Is that his name?
That's Eric Von Däniken.
Eric Von Däniken, Chariots of the Gods.
I thought I'd give you something to do tomorrow when you're at home.
Was God an astronaut? Interesting. Mysteries of the Universe. This is interesting. Yo.
And don't read it from halfway through.
Why would I read it from halfway through?
Because some people do.
Yeah, I'm not some people.
Just on a page and...
What the hell? No, I'm not some people. I'm excited to read that. Early Christmas present. Eric Von Däniken. But yeah, I think that brings about a close for today's episode.
Yes.
Oh, wait, no.
Yeah.
Shit, I forgot one thing. The reason why I believe in monsters.
Go on then.
It was December the 22nd, 2017. No, I'm joking. No, I don't know actually when it was. It was such a day, 2000 and something. And me and my friend were in school. Right, this is the first ever supernatural thing I saw. So bear in mind, I didn't freak out. I thought it were absolutely freaking awesome.
Right.
But maybe I shouldn't have done because it wasn't nice to see. Me and Jabril were in class.
Oh, yes,
The teacher was teaching.
Yes.
The kids were learning. The learning was learning. And, like, I mean, it was a long time ago now, so I can't really remember every single detail. The only
You saw a curtain move.
I saw a curtain move, and my first thought was, oh, there's a draft. But it was it was weird, I can't explain it. Anyway, I looked at the windows, and all the windows were shut. It was one of them cold days. I think it was becoming winter as well.
Yeah.
All the windows were shut, so there was no reason for any windows to be open because it was cold outside.
Yeah.
And then me and Jabril both saw it at the same time, so it was like, oh, what was that? We looked at the curtain, and I am not kidding you, we saw a hand literally, slowly, come out of the curtain, and it didn't exactly pull it back because I didn't see all of it, I just saw its hand. The reason why I'm referring to it as an it, well, it wasn't sodding human now, was it? It was a freaking demon.
Because of the hand, what it looked like.
It looked monstrous. It was it. You know the Smile entity from Smile? Yeah, imagine that hand coming out. That's what it looked like, all red and fleshy and monster. I swear to
And
God.
what did you both do?
Me and Jabril were like, oh, I just named names. Sorry, I didn't mean to name any names then. Me and my friend were like,
Well, you've
George.
already said it about 6 times.
Jabril. Me and Jabril were both like,
What was that?
what the
Yeah, you're a bit too young to say that.
We thought those things then. I mean, I did. If I saw, like, a monster hand come out of a curtain...
You were
of
about
course-
7.
Yeah, but I'd still think, what the... You know, I wouldn't say it, but I'd think it. Who wouldn't if they saw a literal demon coming out of a curtain? Anyway, we were stupid then, so we said to the teacher, hey, we need a drink, because we wanted to investigate like a stupid person. Anyway, we went in and there was nothing there. Nothing there. Explain that to me. So that's why I'm crazy and I talk about...
And you walked into where there might have been a demon.
Well, we
Monster.
we were young and naive, so, like, you know, we didn't really think...
Where did the curtain cover?
It was like the cloakroom where all...
So they pulled the curtain across to hide the corpse?
No, the curtain were already across, but
Right,
the hand was coming out from the corner of it,
Right.
like holding it.
Right.
Didn't really do anything, but it was literally a monstrous hand. It wasn't
I
human.
know, I do believe you because, I mean, you said it right from when it happened, when
And
you told us.
I think it was 2016, to be honest with you, because it was year 4. So that would have been 2017. It was 2017, so it was year 4 of school. We weren't delusional. We know what we saw. I don't know if my friend believes in the paranormal like I do, but his house is haunted by a jinn.
Anyway, you can't bring other people into it.
Yeah.
No, you can't talk about what... No, you can't.
Why?
No, because he might not want you to.
Yeah, but I've already said that before, though. You know?
Yeah, well, he might not want you to.
I'm saying that he doesn't believe in the paranormal stuff like that.
No,
That's all I was saying.
They are, yeah, but you're going to say what it was.
Yeah. I'm theorising. Maybe what we saw was that. A jinn.
Yeah, well, it was to them who think of jinn, but we think of
Even
them as...
Yeah, but even people who don't believe in them can still see one, you know? I mean, they don't have to appear in just their religion, you know?
No, right, move on.
Why do you want me to move on?
Because
We've
you're
spoken
talking
about
yes,
them
you're
before.
talking about something that somebody might not want you to talk about, mentioning names.
I'm
and
not
what they
doing
are.
it personally, I'm just talking about jinns as in them, you know? I mean, I even asked him what that ghost in Tesco could possibly be, you know, and he said a jinn.
But they call monster... what?
No, they're a different thing.
Things
They're not
jinns,
they're
don't
not-
they? What we call what?
Yeah. No, they're a different thing. Jinns are completely different to ghosts and monsters.
No, not a ghost.
Spirits.
Well, what do we...
Angels.
No, evil things that come in your house.
Demons.
Demons.
Right.
They call them jinns, we call them demons.
No. Okay. Yeah, that's enough for today. But I was just theorising on what that hand could have possibly been.
Yeah, a demon.
A demon or whatever it could have been. It could have been a
I
wraith.
thought you told me once before that we call them demons and they call them jinns.
Well, I'll have to do some more research on that.
That's
but
what
I mean,
I was led to believe.
yeah, they might call them that. But what I'm saying is that you don't have to be a certain categorised thing to see one. Like, anyone can see one. You know,
Yeah.
they just exist.
Yeah, right.
But, like, maybe it was a wraith. We don't know if it was a wraith or a ghost, but it wasn't a ghost. Ghosts are dead people. So, yeah, that brings about an end to today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and we've been on for half an hour. That's a long one. That's one of our longest videos.
Very
So, yeah,
good, very
stay
good,
tuned
very
for
good.
next week when we talk about, is the science behind Inception real?
You might be talking about these.
Well, I am going to plan another video for them, but yesterday I wanted to do a video saying, is the science behind Inception real?
What's Inception?
Leonardo
Oh,
DiCaprio
right.
film. Yeah, so I'll see you then. Bye, guys.